So this section focuses on a group called the circumcision. So there's this huge argument in the early church as to whether or not you could be Christian and not be circumcised. There are entire books written about this. Book of Galatians in the Bible really focuses on this. But it was something that dogged Paul in particular through a lot of his travels. And Paul just finished saying, you've been brought near. It doesn't matter if you're circumcised or not. You've been brought near to God. And then he continues by saying this. For he himself is our peace, who has made the two one, and has destroyed the barrier, the dividing wall of hostility, by abolishing in his flesh the law with its commandments and regulations. His purpose was to create in himself one new man out of the two, thus making peace. And in this body, to reconcile both of them to God through the cross, by which he put to death their hostility. Now, I don't know too many Christians that argue about circumcision now, but I know a lot of Christians that get into fights. Sometimes it's because one of the Christians sinned. Sometimes it's because someone got too pushy with an opinion. Sometimes it's because of a mistake or a misperception. Let me remind you that Jesus is your peace. That your peace does not come from living at peace with other Christians. We're still sinful. We're going to sin against each other if we're in proximity with one another. Until Jesus returns, we still have those sinful natures. But that is not the end of the story. See, you have peace with Jesus. He created peace with you. You were dead in your trespasses and sins, and he brought you to life. You were at war with God, and Jesus created peace between you and God. And not just between you and God, but between that other Christian and God too. Jesus is your peace, not what you do. Now, if you've sinned, yes, repent. If someone has sinned against you, yes, lovingly call on them to repent. But remember that you are not the source of your peace. Your anger is not going to create peace. But remembering that Jesus has created peace between you and God and that Christian and God, that is your peace.